Shalom. Brother Kabbalah back on GMS lesson. GMS keep pushing. Before I go any further, I give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son, Yahweh, Shem Yahushai, Shem Kakadash. The honors to our apostle, elders, great millstone, teach us his truth, according to the Bible, and well. And Shalom, all the sincere acting toward the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth through diligence and sincerity, and in charity. And Shalom, all you sincere followers, believers of Yahweh, Shem Yahushai, not just hearers of the word, but doers as well, you men, women, and children, and hopefully elect. Shalom. Came across this article, in the Premier Daily. It says, why is Jesus depicted as being white with a question mark? Alright, and the truth is out. Alright, the truth, you can't hide this truth, man. Esau could only hide it for so long, and everyone's starting to realize that who you call Jesus is not a so-called white man. Alright, Yahweh Shai is not a so-called white man. Alright? And why was this, you gotta excuse me, I hear like loud noise, but I'm in transit. Alright? And why was the whole world fooled because of Esau, the so-called white man? Let me see here if I want to read some of this. Like many people around the world, I grew up going to church every single Sunday. I went to church. It's going to be a short lesson, Lord will. It gets straight to the point. It says, with my family, my parents went to regular sermon, and I went to Sunday school, a.k.a. church for kids. I grew up reading pictures. It says books, watching movies, and being told stories about Jesus and the Bible, using as a felt board and felt cut out Bible characters. If you know, you know. In all these scenarios, they always depicted Jesus as a white man. All right. Scriptures talk about this. It's First Maccabees 3:48, and lay open the book of the law, wherein the heathen, that top heathen is Esau. All right, and by process of elimination, it's the so-called white man, woman, and child. Their biblical nationality goes back to a man named Esau. Therefore, they are the Edomites, and this is something that they did. All right, it says, and lay open the book of the law, which is the scriptures, the Bible, wherein the heathen sought to paint the likeness of their images. Going back to this article, why is, and I hate to say this name, because the true name of the only begotten Son is Yahweh Shai in ancient Hebrew, Lashwan Kodash. He exists, he delivers, he saves. All right? Matthew 1:21, his people, that remnant, the elect. All right? On this side. But the point is, why is Jesus depicted as white? It's because of these damn heathens, man. That top heathen, Esau, Edom. He had to fool everybody, especially you Jakes, and still up to this very day, a lot of you Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, still have this image, all right, of the so-called white man as your savior. It's disgusting, man. It makes you want to throw up. Makes you want to throw up. I never forget. I got I got a vehicle, and the vehicle had on the front license. This is way before I came into the truth. On his license plate, Jesus saves. And I was always on the fence, like, man, the Lord can't look like this. This is when I was in the world. But anyways, I when I got the SUV, I took that front plate off of that said Jesus saves, and it had a picture of a so-called white man. And I took it off, and I threw it away. And a couple of days later, I received a check in the mail for 4 G's. But that's just a little story. You don't need to hear none there. But the point is, these heathens, all right, has done this. The so-called white man. All right, we're gonna grab one last one, wrapping on up. Let's go to Job. This is the book of Job, chapter 9. Verse 24. reads, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. All right? That wicked, Malachi 1 and 4. Once again, going back to a man named Esau, Edom. All right? It says, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Who are the judges? The Israelite. Who's the main judge? How about Shemi Shai? If not, where and who is he? So, if it's not the wicked doing this, then who the hell is it? All right? Who is it? Is not the Chinese, not the Japanese, definitely not the Hamites, the so-called Africans. It's you Edomites, you so-called white people, man, painting yourselves as the images of the Savior, of the Most High, Yahweh, what the world calls God. All right, his prophets, his people, everybody is so-called white people. I mean, he was going into in these books, these movies. All right, but the truth is out the bag, man. All right, and let's get real fast. Revelation, we'll go through it quick. Revelation 1 and 14. It says, his head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow. This is the depiction of the Lord. It says, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass if they burnt in the furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. So what color are your feet? Your feet's the same color as your body. All right, and if you put it in a furnace, it's going to turn darker. All right, a dark brown color is what the color of the Lord was, and he had white woolly hair, man. All right, shalom.